Any man in America who watched the movie Predator or has played Call of Duty understands why low-light technology is cool. Of course, some men don't like guns, but those men also wear scarves, get their nails done, and wear masks with pronouns on them, so maybe this video isn't for everyone. Unfortunately, seeing in the dark is expensive, which is probably why everyone got so excited about Holosun getting into the low-light game with some, quote, affordable options. After much waiting, the Holosun DRS-TH thermal reflex sight is finally available to purchase, sort of. Currently, on Optics Planet, you can pay $1,599.99 for the privilege of waiting 5 to 7 weeks to hopefully get a Holosun thermal reflex sight sent to you. But based on online excitement, there's still a lot of dudes who think that this optic is worth the wait. Even though this optic broke the internet when it was announced a year ago at SHOT Show, there's still a good chance that you'll be disappointed if you actually go and buy one in real life. Be sure to watch this video till the end and think twice before you buy the Holosun. You're going to need a liquid-cooled, belt-fed excuse cannon with the Infinity cheat code enabled just to cope. Let me guess, the real thermal scopes are unfairly discriminating against Holosun's lack of pixels, and it's not their fault. Disclaimer, I have used plenty of Holosun products over the years, and I currently own their LS321 night vision laser aiming module and one of their pistol red dots. For the money, and for certain use cases, I do recommend some Holosun products, just maybe not this one. Let's get into my top reasons why I'm going to hard pass on Holosun's new thermal optic. The first reason is just take a look at who is excited about this optic. If you read through the comments on my last Holosun thermal video, you'll notice a pattern. The more excited someone is about the DRS, the less actual night vision and thermal experience they have. What could this mean? The white knights for Holosun might say that there's this option, that the dudes who already have real thermal and night vision are just simping for their Gucci kit, that gatekeepers have to mock Holosun to inflate their egos by making fun of the poors who can't afford the real kit. If this is true, then dudes who buy the Holosun thermal are actually geniuses, and the guys with experience are just butthurt morons that are mad that an affordable option means that they can't flex their Gucci kit anymore. Of course, in this viewpoint, Holosun is revolutionizing the game as a disruptive innovator, and I'm just a hater. But there's another option on the table. Option B is that the dudes who already own real night vision and thermal know something that people that are new to it don't. And these people with more experience are hard passing on the Holosun because they can tell at a glance that the specifications are garbage, and in that price range that they could actually buy a much better thermal optic. The sad truth is most likely option B. Holosun has never been a disruptive innovator. They just copy Aimpoint's homework and make it cheaper. Trust me, I own NVG, I own thermals, and I'm totally down to buy more products if they work. If there were a solid budget thermal reflex sight that had worthwhile specifications, I'd happily get one and use it on a backup rifle. All my friends who own night vision or thermal scopes would also probably buy another thermal scope, especially a budget option that offered good value that they could use as a loaner or on a backup rifle. Seriously ask yourself, why aren't the big players in night vision and thermal coyote hunting, hog hunting, all these types of things, tactical training, why aren't the people that are the big players talking more about the Holosun DRS-TH? Hint, the answer is that the specs on this unit are garbage. The next reason to really think twice before you buy this optic is the price. The Holosun DRS-TH has a list price of $1,882.34, and it's already marked down to $1,599, call it $1,600. Holosun was supposed to be a budget option to get new people into the thermal game. But what about the other budget optic brands? For example, if you got the Sightmark Wraith Mini Thermal for $1,799 on Legacy Outdoor Gear, you'd be getting a 384 by 288 thermal sensor with 110,000 pixels. When you look over at the Holosun DRS-TH, you're looking at a 256 core thermal sensor with 49,000 pixels. So it really just comes down to pixels for money. Which brings us to the next thing to consider about this optic, the sensor's potato. The DRS-TH has a 256 by 192 thermal sensor with 49,000 pixels. That's not very many pixels. No, I'm not talking about display resolution. I'm talking about the thermal sensor resolution. Other thermal scopes with that sensor are much cheaper. For example, the 256 by 192 thermal sensor version of the AGM Rattler is actually just right under $1,000 on Optics Planet. But wait, you argue. The DRS-TH is also a red dot too, so that makes it worth a lot more than a normal 256 core thermal. Okay, I guess, but not really. In the real world, I get great results using a canted red dot with my thermal-equipped rifles. Right now, I'm set up with an IRA Rico MK1640 core with an Aimpoint Micro on a T-Rex canted mount. Sure, the IRA costs over $5,000 these days, but you could also set this same kind of system up and get great results running something like the Sightmark Wraith or an AGM Rattler with the canted mini red dot. You definitely have options and flexibility. When it comes to thermal optics, you can get more scope for less money than the Holosun. The Holosun isn't necessarily fulfilling its goal of being this great budget option that opens up the market for low light and thermal imaging scopes to more people. If you combined a budget red dot on a canted mount with a dedicated thermal scope, you could have a much more capable platform in a similar price range. Before you buy the DRS-TH, seriously consider the terrible sensor specifications. The main argument for the DRS was that it made getting into the low light game more affordable for more people. But the sad truth is there's just better budget options out there. Stop white knighting, she's not your girl and she never will be. The hard truth is this. The Holosun DRS-TH sounded cool to people that were inexperienced, but in reality, the thermal sensor sucks and it's not that good of a deal. The only people excited about the DRS-TH are inexperienced. Thank you.